Well, the best way to protect your home from hurricane winds is with upgraded windows and doors. And here to tell us how this can help is Leo, aka your friendly neighborhood window man, the owner of JMI Windows and Doors. So welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much for having me again.
Yes, of course we need to have you here for our hurricane special because a big part of protecting the home is with hurricane windows and doors, correct?
It is. Yeah. It's one of your first parts.
Yeah.
I mean, even though people in our area do evacuate a lot and they leave, sometimes they go out of state or they move to the center of the state. We evacuated for the last one to Orlando.
Right.
You're leaving your home. So what's going to happen to your home when you're gone, and where are you going to come home to? Which, as the last storm saw, a lot of us were not happy when we got home.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a huge expense to kind of upgrade the windows and doors, but it's so worth it. Kind of talk about the benefits of having these windows and doors.
Well, there's cost savings to it. So with the expense, you do get lower insurance rates in many cases. You get tax write-offs in many cases, and your energy bill goes down. And we all know how expensive it is to change out an air conditioner here in Florida.
Yeah.
So the more insulated your home is, the better your windows perform for you, and the less you're going to have to change out that air conditioner. But other benefits are going to be not just hurricane prevention, which is what we're worried about now, theft prevention as well. Yeah. People breaking in. I brought a piece of glass here for you.
Oh, okay.
And this is the glass that goes in impact windows.
Okay.
This is a layer called PVB, polyvinyl butyrol. Yeah. It's the third most produced vinyl in the vinyl family worldwide. And this is what gives you that crack resistance or break resistance to impact windows. This is even in your basic windows. Wow. You get upgraded windows. I get two pockets.
Yes. Okay. He's like a magician.
There you go. And you get SGP, which is a harder inner layer and becomes more kinetic for it. This is used primarily down in Miami when you're trying to reach those 200-mile-an-hour, wind ratings. The 140 to 170 that we're in here for WBD, windborne debris, that's going to be this one here in my right hand, and the upgraded ones. Now, some of the brands that we offer only offer this.
Okay.
So depending on who your project manager is and when you're talking to them, they're going to say, hey, you could get this, but hey, you could get this too.
Right. Yeah. How important is it to have, you're a local company, you're right here, you've lived through the hurricane before. When deciding between windows and what to get, how important is it to talk with someone who's local?
Our project managers go through a very strict training. Not only are they doing product training, but they're doing code compliance training. They talk about pulling your permits and doing everything else. They're involved in that whole process. So where you go with other companies that are like hit and run, hey, I sold you something, see you later, you'll never see me again. Dedicated project manager in our office, dedicated project coordinator, and you're going to meet your installer up front. That one, I think, is the most important one that we do that no one else does. Your installer comes out, sees the home, you get to meet the person you're going to trust your home with, and then once you meet them, you kind of go, phew, I made a good choice, right? Yeah. We order the items. Within between 20 and 25 days, we get something called a delivery notification. We say, hey, here's when it's coming to our warehouse. We're going to do a day or two to make sure it goes through quality control, and then, hey, we're set to go. So you can preset your installation within about 20 days of signing your agreement.
Yeah, that's amazing. So it's not too late. Like if we haven't, I mean, the best time to get hurricane windows and doors is probably 6 months ago, right?
Best time to plant a tree 20 years ago. Best time to get windows and doors 6-7 months ago, right?
Right, but we can do it now.
It's better late than never. Yeah. So as we're going through here, everyone's waiting for that first named storm, and last year didn't do a great service to us because nothing happened last year.
Right,
we barely had anything, right? So people kind of go back on their haunches a little bit and they kind of sit and they go, it's Florida, I'm not going to go anywhere. My windows have been here for 30 years. And then before you know it, the next storm comes and we're running away.
Yeah. So something else that happens to us here in Florida is flooding, and you have offer flood protection as well.
We do.
Very few, if any, window and door companies offer
not that many. We were the first. We were the first. Brick and mortar and everything. So you can walk into our office, you can see the flood panels or beams, depending on what brand you're looking at. We have inflatable ones that go right inside the door opening for you. Couple of those with your new windows and doors, and your house is really ready to take the brunt of a storm.
Wow. And I know, of course, if you're asked to evacuate, you need to evacuate. But if you can stay in your home and you're behind these windows and doors and you don't have to evacuate, you can feel pretty good about yourself.
It's a lot more cost effective to stay home,
right?
When you go out and all of a sudden the hotels start raising the rates, Airbnb starts raising the rates, your family's going, you're coming when?
Right.
No.
Yes.
You're bringing your dog?
Right. And so the kids,
the kids and the dogs and everything else. So if you can stay home, of course, it's better if the availability, and having the products that we install is going to help you to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, I love that you're here. I love that you're local. Thank you so much for coming on today. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And if you want to find out more, you can visit them at the website you see right there, jmiwindows.com.